Hi, welcome to the channel. A pretty dramatic title, and to be honest, some factions have been ruined this edition. But before going into the meat of this video, if you watch to the end, I'll be going through the details of a very cool channel giveaway. We know that the game currently isn't balanced. It comes from indexes being stronger than others, and then people jumping onto those competitively and skewing results even further. GW are also open about this and have a schedule to make changes to bring balance back. The preferred mechanism is points changes, but we know that they will always end up making rule changes as well.
So I think there's definitely some of those index factions that need some support.
The balanced data slate in 9th made massive updates to faction rules. They don't want too much of this now though, as they've sold data cards and want to carry on selling them, and they'll be making them instantly out of date. Looking at the bottom factions, one thing that will happen is that everything will get cheaper. But is that good enough? There are factions that have obviously been written by different people from the ones that wrote Eldar, GSC and Custodes, and these factions are not only underpowered, they lack the same level of synergies, potent rules, and to a differing extent, flavour. Some factions have been ruined, and changing the points is not going to solve that. Take the Leagues of Votan. Not everyone's favourite army and had a turbulent entry into the game, but in 10th their index is rubbish. Everything is reduced in ballistic skill and weapons not improved in strength, as the rest of the game saw big changes to toughness. There's anti-synergy and poor rules, and while there's +1 to hit, it can't be stacked, so that's it. It also relies on units being killed, and considering everything is really expensive, that's bad. They're slow and only have one unit that's just okay. That's not enough to carry the faction. They need some serious work, not just points, to make them fun to play and have their own character. And with no sign of a codex for over a year, it looks like GW will have to make significant balance updates. And now the Death Guard, one close to my heart as it's my biggest collection out of all the factions that I own. What can I say about Death Guard? The basics, they're slow, so there's nothing new there. They don't really deal damage in this edition. And the big one, they aren't durable. How can a Death Guard army not be disgusting and resilient? They're just basic marines now with an extra toughness. In a game where weapon strength ramped up, it doesn't really make a difference. The -1 toughness faction rule doesn't really do a lot in 10th either, and the sticky objective rules and strats are pretty niche and unlikely to trigger themselves. The faction has lost its feel as an army, and the only playstyle is one that soups in 1,000 points of Chaos Knights and Demons to make up for their poor data sheets. It's just a shame, and I hope they give the faction back some resilient rules, and yet I don't think that's enough. I've actually held off buying the data cards as there's no sign of a codex for at least a year, so that means they're going to have to make some big rule changes, and I don't want something that's instantly out of date. The last of the ruined factions, the Mech. Expensive, not a lot of damage output, 4+ ballistic skill, and bland. The faction buff for staying still in your deployment zone isn't great when moving and getting onto objectives is key. They're a low shot and AP army anyway, so getting +1 AP instead, moving forwards, isn't making that much difference. And it's only against your opponent units in their deployment zone. Poor rules and data sheets, a special rules tax which is having to take expensive, easy to kill battle line units. So overall too expensive, just not much going for them. And yet I'd still say they're better than the Death Guard. The light at the end of the tunnel for Mech is at least they're supposed to be getting a new codex in winter this year. Tau, Sisters, World Eaters all need a load of work, but I really think these 3 factions I've highlighted have been ruined this edition. Strong words, I know, and I'm keen to understand whether you agree or disagree. And now for the giveaway, and you won't want to miss it. It's to celebrate hitting 1 million views on the channel. And also I'm really close to getting 7k of subscribers, so that's a bit of a combined celebration. A massive thank you to all my viewers, subscribers and members. And my giveaway is a box of models of your choice, commission painted to your preferred style. I'll be using Heretic Debs again to do the painting, although we're both based in the UK, this is open to anyone around the world. You pick a box of Warhammer goodness for around £50 in the UK, then you chat to Debs about the painting requirements, I'll cover the commission costs, and then the postage around the world. I'm actually doing this giveaway twice, one for subscribers and once for members, so if you're really lucky you could win both. It can't be easier to enter, all you have to be is a subscriber or a member and then comment on this video. Members are actually added automatically, but if they do comment they get an extra entry. I'll be announcing the winner on the first weekend of September, so I'll see you again soon. Bye!